Welcome to this session of Covens and Dragons. We are a group of crafters who met on the internet and decided we wanted to play D&D together. My name is Colette, and I am your dungeon mistress. We are adults playing an adult game, and as such, there are content warnings for this session for, general adult content, probably drinking and drugs, etc., sexual somethings or others. Children advised to not attend. Let's start with character introductions with Jessie.
My name is Jessie, and I play Verna Tas Cobblepot, a chaotic bisexual stout plump halfling bard who runs on short patience and baked goods.
Margot?
I'm Margot. I play Thalia Silverthorn, a half-elf cleric who is pious to the point of being annoying.
Katie?
I'm Katie. I play Nano, an abnormally short forest gnome ranger who lives with her companion Owlie V and likes to make friends.
Coral plays Jillie, a halfling rogue who will not be available for this session. Christine?
I'm Christine. I play Börghildr Vancehammer, an outlander dwarf barbarian who was raised by wolves and enjoys hitting things with her emotional support hammer.
Allison?
I'm Allison. I play Atreya Galanodel, a wood elf sorcerer who was abandoned in the woods as a child and taken in by the church in Tillendale.
And Heather?
I'm Heather. I play Aniira Corvus, a tiefling rogue assassin with daddy issues.
Beautiful. And Heather is doing the recap today.
So last week we left off, our group was back in Tillendale, and we decided to go check out the spider incident that was from Quinley's board. We head up to the Drow settlement to talk to Javon to find out what's going on with their silk spiders. He tells us there's currently 4 caves with about 100 spiders total set up in the inactive mines. Javon tells us that the spiders haven't been eating or producing silk to their normal quality, especially the spiders in the rearmost cave. Before we head to the caves, we do ask them about traveling drow in pairs instead of as a family group, and he kind of gave us the look like we're crazy, that doesn't happen. They usually roll with their whole clan. Maybe a halfling might break this norm, but full-blooded drow would be extremely unlikely. We ask him about the magic because our friend is still a cat, and he suggests that we talk to Xavier, traveling, I think he was a wizard, but I'm not 100% sure, or Algernon at the Quinn Inn. At our first cave, we meet Lucas, the spider, who tells us that there are sounds and shadows that are coming from the rear of the cave, which are actually supposed to be closed off according to the miners. The spiders are upset. These shadows have been stealing their eggs, but the rearmost cave has the most activity, so Lucas heads with us to help soothe the skittish spiders so we can talk to them as well. This is the fullest cave because they've all banded together to help protect the eggs. Trevor, the spider from the rear cave, gives us a description of the creatures, that they only come out at night when the miners or caretakers leave. They're loud, messy, stinky, have squishy tails, too few legs, and talk in a hissing whisper. They're not brave, and they run off when the spiders catch them and try to attack. In typical form, we bumble around a bit during our investigation and have to heal a few spiders before we leave to make preparations to take care of the pest problem for them. Before we leave, we speak to Buxton, the head miner, and he says it sounds like kobold infestation and lets us borrow his maps of the mines for us to make our own copies before we return at a later time to look into the kobold situation.
Yep. So I think we left with it being kind of nighttime-ish, at least evening, so that you guys could gather supplies as needed. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for? Anyone that you want to talk to? You've probably got a couple of hours of daylight. I'm going to drop you guys in Tillendale in a sec. And, oh my goodness. Tillendale. Anything in particular you guys are looking for?
Did we ask I feel like we asked the head miner if we would need anything.
Mhm.
Did I imagine that?
No, he told you that they keep the mines that they don't close off in pretty good repair. They usually have lighting to some degree, and they should have ladders and ropes to help you get up and down. He recommended bringing some extra rope just in case anything had deteriorated or if the kobolds were snatching things, there could be some problems. But you shouldn't need too much more than like an explorer's pack.
And I'm checking. I think Nano already has an explorer's pack with some rope.
Several of you should.
I
It's a
have
pretty
rope.
common item.
And I have torch too. And tinderbox and, rat bones. All the normal stuff you'd need.
Mm-hmm.
So this is after. This is after after we've talked to the head miner, but before night.
Yeah, I'm letting you guys pick up in the afternoon or evening in case you want to do anything.
Well, I know I talked to Buxton
Mm-hmm.
about making a copy of the map. So I guess I should probably go back to the church and grab some of my paper and stuff.
Yep, sure. He let you borrow the maps. He's got multiple copies. He gave you kind of maybe a copy from a couple months ago, but the caves that you're looking at going in have been unused for over a year, so it shouldn't be a problem.
And since we've been gone, probably should stop in and talk to the bishop.
Sure.
Well, Atreya and I are back from adventuring for now. We'll see how long we stay before going again.
I walked past incredibly dirty after having been digging graves all day. He knew Atreya was back.
Oh, well, okay, sorry.
Okay. Bishop Maxwell blesses you and says, Sapling, it is such a relief to have you back in our home again.
It is good to be back. I, although have missed the Wanderer's life some.
Make a perception check.
Well,
Okay. When you say a wanderer's life, he raises his eyebrows and says, Why would you want to wander like that?
I guess I did it for so long, was alone for so long, is something that you just kind of get used to. Becomes, almost a part of who you are.
But you are just a sapling. Sapling. Saplings are meant to grow roots, to grow strong. And he reaches for your hands.
Well, yes, I suppose, but I don't know. I'm not from this land.
The winds of fate brought your seed here so that you could grow.
I suppose.
With us. Here.
I suppose.
He's like holding both of your hands and like he's getting a little bit close to you.
Talia's very flustered.
Very flustered. He looks you in the eye and he says, "Think it over. I will let you rest for now. You seem tired."
Okay.
Okie
And then, of course, since we're bunkmates, have to go and tell Atreya everything that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
As is the way.
As is the way. Anyone else have anything they want to do in town?
I just kind of want to make sure Owlie's tucked in, so I'm making sure I've dropped Owlie off over in our little neck of the forest so that she can have a nice time while we're going in the dark, scary place.
Okay. So you guys can again collect supplies, collect rations if you feel the need to. Take a nice rest at night. What is your plan of attack for entering the mine?
Oh, I was
think we just
going balls deep and go for it. Nano's just going to help out friends.
Mm-hmm.
that track.
We should probably systematically go through the cave that's closest to the spiders, adjacent tunnels. Does that make sense? I'm not making it.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause we're we're
You are.
coming in from the back end kind of caves or whatever. So I guess we'd know what kind of cardinal direction to head towards to get towards the spiders where they might connect.
Okay.
And we have a map. So
Yes.
Yes. Thalia, make a intelligence check for copying the map.
Oh boy.
If you fail this, it's going to be like the stick figure equivalent of a map.
No pressure. No pressure.
Six.
Stick figure map it is.
Okie dokie. And who is going to be responsible for reading the map?
The person who drew it.
Is anyone else? Oh god. Oh god.
This will be a survival check for navigation skills.
I've got great survival. Do you want to trust Nano with the map? If you give her a job, she can be very focused. I can be very focused if I have a specific thing to do.
Both Atreya and Börghildr have a wanderer skill, which gives us an excellent memory for maps and geography. So I would think it should be one of us.
Well, this will be less memory because you'll be able to take the map with you. It's more like literally, can you read a map?
Oh, well.
I think that Wanderers thing includes that.
More importantly, can you read a map that Thalia drew? So maybe Atreya is the best person for this because they know each other better. They've been together. She's probably read her handwriting.
That should probably be me. God help us.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Is it Atreya? Or who is it?
Sounds good. Yes.
Yeah, I think it should be me.
Okay. Then I'll let you make a survival check not at disadvantage because Katie made a good point that you would be able to read Talia's handwriting. So just a normal survival check.
Yep.
I was very flustered, okay?
I got a 13.
Okay. We'll see what that
We're not
leads you
dead
down.
yet.
We might
Okay.
stay alive. Maybe.
So you guys are able to, have dinner, do whatever. What time of day are you planning to start?
Well, I think we had asked some of the miners to stay with the spiders tonight to help them.
Yeah.
And that we were going to head out first thing tomorrow morning. Right? Am I remembering right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Katie needed a long rest.
Yep. So I can talk to them some more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You probably asked the miners, and the miners probably would have pawned it off on, the people who take care of the spiders. But you would have
Sure.
been able to arrange someone to stay with the spiders tonight for sure. Sorry, did I miss it, or did you guys not decide what time of day you were gonna go back to the mine?
First thing in the morning.
First
Yeah,
thing
I-
in the morning. Okay.
Sunrise.
Okie dokie. So you guys head back to the mine first thing in the morning, and Jevin is waiting for you kind of near the first spider cave, and he tells you that nothing disturbed the spiders last night. Poor guy looks exhausted and pretty much just like bamps to go take a nap, presumably. Unless you have any questions for him. No? Okay. And Atreya leads the way with the map, and you guys start exploring. Now, the map is certainly not to scale, but it is a mine with, shafts, and you're able to figure out where different tunnels are. Because it's not an open field, right? Distance doesn't really matter on the map. You just turn down the next right-hand tunnel. So, based on the map, Atreya chooses a tunnel that is close to the spider caves, and you guys start heading down it. So as you explore these caves, how are you doing it?
Would it upset the spiders if Borgie just randomly bashed in some rocks?
Would that
Rock here, here's the rock over here, banging on the wall.
Make a animal handling check.
14.
The spiders seemed pretty upset already. You're not sure that you could make them any more upset. It might make them feel better just knowing that you're there, since you guys didn't stop in and say anything, but you did tell them that you were going to be looking for their monsters, so I mean, it doesn't
Great.
hurt.
Okay. I'm going to keep hitting rocks.
So you are making lots of noise as you go through these caves.
I'm following behind Börghildr to make sure that there's no pretty jewels popping out of these rocks.
Okie dokie. Atreya is leading the charge, presumably, with the map.
Yep.
Okie dokie. You see, Buxton was right. These unused caves aren't as well lit as the main cave. The lanterns are spaced out kind of far, so sometimes you're walking in darkness, but you can always at least see the next lantern. And anytime there's a drop or any type of change in elevation, there is a lantern like at the start, at the top and the bottom, so it is pretty safe walking down here. These dwarves know what they're doing. So
we all
Atreya-
have
Sorry?
we all have dark vision, right? It's the no, you don't, Jessica.
Can I cast prestidigitation to make light? I know I can use it to light torches.
Does it say you can do a ball of light with prestidigitation? Because that's kind of like a
Just light
dancing
my
lights
torch.
thing.
You want to just light a torch and let...
We can also just light a torch. I have torches.
You could just carry a torch with
Do
you.
we have any worries about fire in here right now?
I can make water, so
Okay.
I can also use prestidigitation to put out a fire.
There we
If you
go.
did. Small
I
fires.
have dancing lights that I could cast to just toss some lights down this top.
Oh no, I didn't lose internet, did I? Devin, I lost internet. What are you doing? Okie dokie,
I'm
back.
trying real hard not to lose my voice. Oh, there she is.
Yay.
It's gonna be one of those nights. It's fun. Okay. You were talking about dancing lights. What did you decide on torch?
I'm
We
casting-
decided dancing lights.
Yeah.
Okay. How long does that last?
Probably 10 minutes
10 minutes?
or an hour.
It is concentration up to 1 minute, actually.
So that's not
What
very
about?
long.
No, it's not.
I mean, you can keep casting it if you want to. But like I said, like it's pretty well lit, for now at least. So I don't think that anyone,
I'll just.
even if you didn't have dark vision, you could just hold a friend's hand and it would probably be fine.
I'm holding on to the back of Borgie's little jacket or coat or cloak or whatever Borgie's wearing.
If it gets worse, I can always light you a torch.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
And since I'm low to the ground, I want to be like, I'm definitely paying attention to the ground as I'm going along to see if I see any like abnormal tracks or if I see any glittery things that I can pick up for Verna.
Okay. Sure. So you guys can keep going down. And after a while, you get to a split. And Atreya, make a survival check. Okie dokie. And Atreya leads you down a path on the fort. And you keep walking. And you hit a dead end. Yeah, you hit a dead end. So you guys get to double back. And then you can go down the other fork.
At least it was only a fork. And
That's
like
true.
a trork.
We would have wanted to go down both sides anyway.
At this point, we're going to roll survival again and just go down the same dead end. We need to really get right with the dice gods.
Mm-hmm. Christine, roll a d12 for me.
Gosh.
Five.
Welcome to the club of rolling fives.
Yeah, what is happening?
Okie dokie. And you guys can keep traveling, and the torches are still actually pretty well spaced out. So Atreya, how much attention are you paying to your footing as you look at the map?
Probably like half paying attention to your footing and half paying attention to like map / what's around, like in front of. It's like when you're texting while you're walking.
Okay. Make a dex save. Okie dokie.
On the
Atreya,
ground.
you are looking at the map and do not notice that there is a ledge in front of you. And you fall. I don't know. It's like a half flight of stairs. It's not like a full flight of stairs. And you'll take 1 point of fall damage as you just totally fumble off of this edge.
With it.
Yep.
Hey, there's stairs, by the way.
Well, it was a ladder. Yeah. You just totally biff it. Everyone else can take the ladder, no problem. Still in good repair. And you guys
Borgie,
are still... Sorry?
Borgie jumps and does a triple backflip and lands perfectly because she has kick-ass athletics.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
Please don't land on me.
See how.
Oh, 12?
Sure. You do your jump and you manage one backflip.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm
Okay.
still very impressed and clapping.
Mm-hmm. It was a pretty small distance, and you didn't really have a springboard or anything, so it was still pretty impressive.
I can't really see that. I
on
just
the-
see her
on the
go ass of a
landing-
tea kettle.
Yeah, on the landing, she like picks Atreya up. Like just like she plants, and then while she's getting up, she
Mm-hmm. Like a tray is like a trophy to hold up.
Yep.
Okay. So, how are you guys continuing? You're still like smashing on rocks?
Is it darker in this section of the cave?
The lanterns are starting to be a little bit more spaced out for sure, you notice? It's one of those you can still always see the lantern, but now instead of like 2-3 steps in darkness, there might be like 5 to 10.
Can we just like take a second and like see if we could hear anything besides just normal cave sounds?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I was thinking smells too, like if like you know how like when you go deeper underground or whatever, like the air changes. We'd probably be able to sense something like that too. And don't the kobolds stink?
13.
13. It's definitely getting humid. You've definitely noticed that the lanterns are more spaced out. You don't really hear anything. But you do remember that you were told that, actually by multiple people, that kobolds are nocturnal. So you wouldn't remember, you wouldn't think that they would be up and making a lot of noise right now.
Not until we wake him up with that hammer.
Okay. Still
or
smashing
by
things, still
following
going
down
along?
a stair.
Atreya, make another survival check as you make it to another fork. Much better. And you keep going down, and this time it doesn't seem to be a dead end right away. Anything else you guys want to do as you make your way through the cave?
I kind of want to look around to see if we can see if there's any like. I mean, I can't see a whole lot, but I could probably do dancing lights for a minute to look around when we get into an area where we're looking for like nests or someplace that these creatures are sleeping.
Yep.
Because we do know they're asleep, so we kind of watch for that.
So you can cast dancing lights.
Yep.
Yeah, just make a perception check.
Okay.
Because you have the ability to control the brightness of the dancing lights, right? You don't just blind yourself.
Yep.
I was
It's
debating
4
if we
torch.
should be disadvantaged because I was like, do your eyes need to adjust? Nah, you can cast them dim.
No, and there's 4 of them within range, torch-sized lights or lanterns, hovering in the air.
Okay.
10-foot radius per light, so they can go down the tunnel a ways.
So you don't see any nests, but you do see something glinting on the ground up ahead. It's under one of the upcoming torches. You can kind of see it in a distance. You can't see what it is yet, but when you get up to it, it is a shiny piece of metal, maybe?
Can I pick it up and take it? Like, how big are we talking?
It's like a fist-sized chunk of something glittering.
I'm definitely picking it up and putting it in my bag.
Okay. You pick it up and make a dex save.
Oh, God.
Nano's running up as this is happening because Nano wants to get a look at whatever it is to see if
Oh,
I
hey.
know what it is.
Oh, very good. You're
Yeah.
like bent over to pick it up, and you hear a little whoosh, and you like fall backwards. That metal thing seemed to be some type of trigger for a trap, and a series of like ropes with rocks kind of fall down from the walls, and kind of like they weren't super big. They're like softball sized rocks. It definitely wouldn't have felt good to get hit by them, but it probably wouldn't have killed you.
Probably.
I mean, it's technically possible, but it would be really, really hard and unlucky.
We're not the luckiest group.
Got it. So steering clear of pretty things in case they're booby traps.
Okay. How are you guys proceeding now that you've seen a booby trap go off?
Definitely more carefully and less hammering of objects.
Okay. No hammering. Are you guys trying to be stealthy at all?
Nano would be
Right.
no.
Okay. Everyone who wants to be stealthy, make stealth checks. $16, 8. Woof, Verna. 9,
17.
18. All right. So Aniira like disappears. Definitely a now you see me, now you don't type thing. Aniira, roll a d12 for me, please. Okay. Borgie and Atreya seem to be doing pretty good, like light-footing it. Verna is trying, but probably didn't eat enough cinnamon rolls this morning, and her tummy is just going wild. And you know, it's a small, empty space. It's like almost echoing. It's so bad. And Nano forgot that bones aren't quiet, and all of her little trinkets and doodads are like rustling, like she's carrying around a dice bag. Atreya's Atreya did one. Okay, that's everyone. Wait,
I got a 17.
okay, 17 for Thalia, so Thalia's fine. Okie dokie. So you guys continue down. And Atreya, are you paying more attention since you fell, or not really?
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
You learned your lesson? Okay. You are able to stop at the next down. This is a little bit of a longer ladder. This is probably like a full flight of stairs, maybe like a flight and a half.
You're saying it would have hurt.
Oh yeah, this one would have hurt.
Actually, thinking back at when we were at that trap, was there anything we could notice or identify that would say if it was a trap that was made by the kobolds or something that would have been made by the dwarves while they were here?
It was clever, but not dwarf clever. Also, the miners wouldn't really have any reason to booby trap the tunnels.
But aren't the kobolds real dumb? Or no, they're not. They're not brave.
They're not brave and they're not smart, but they're crafty. They definitely know how to booby trap things.
It could have been them.
They're not MacGyver, but they're MacGyver's little brother.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, this wasn't a
MacGruber.
very good trap. It was like softballs on ropes.
Did you say McGruber, Jesse?
Yes, I did.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
MacGruber.
Okay. So you guys can continue down a little bit more. Is anyone watching for traps in particular?
Nana's watching for signs of other friends like bats or any other cool cave animals, especially bats though, because Nano heard that you can make hair conditioner with guano and she wants to collect some.
Okay.
She's not focused on traps at all. She already forgot about the trap and is only thinking about friends and poop.
Okay.
Since the trap sort of got me and I escaped, I am paying attention for traps this time.
Okay. Make a perception check, Verna.
15.
There's a weird looking patch of soil up ahead. It spans like the entire width of the tunnel.
Are there any rocks around me that I can throw at it?
Oh, plenty.
Let Borgie throw it.
Yeah, Börghildr, can you pick up the biggest rock you can find and throw it at that dirt?
I would be delighted.
Are you throwing it, or are you just walking up to the edge and dropping it?
Throw it.
Yeah, let's go for drama. I'm gonna throw it.
Make an attack
And
roll.
like whatever happens, we won't be right there, or you won't be right there.
An attack roll?
Attack roll with your. We can do strength modifier because you're just kind of heaving it.
Shit, I don't know how to do that.
It should just be the same as your hammer, honestly.
My hammer? Okay. 20, 20, I rolled a 20 and 6 damage.
Yeah. -2 because you wouldn't have proficiency with this. So 18. Okay, so you hit the pile of dirt, and that like weird strip collapses, and you can see that there's like a pit.
Do I still have my dancing lights? Because I
You
can
did-
move them as we go along.
It's been a while. You'd have to cast it again.
Can I try throwing one down the pit so we can see what's in it?
Sure, you can angle one of your dancing lights down the pit, and it is full of sharpened sticks.
Ow,
Fun.
that would hurt. Is there any way around?
It's a pretty narrow stretch. You guys can probably jump over it.
These are like Wile E. Coyote, like Bugs Bunny type
Mm-hmm.
cartoon
I love it.
traps. I love it too.
But I think we need a teamwork with Nano and maybe put Nano on one of our backs to get across.
Are you gonna?
Or we could.
Are you
throw
suggesting that to Nano out loud right now?
I am suggesting, Nano, that you are fun-sized, and sometimes fun-sized people can't make it in big jumps. And so we would like to assist you to make sure that you're safe and don't hit those pointy sticks. And so I would love to like cheerleader throw you across to Börghildr.
Because it would be more fun that way.
It
For
would be. You could
fun-sized
do an
people.
acrobatics on the way across.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
And
do
your
acrobatics. And Börghildr and I, we practiced, and Börghildr can hold me up and throw me. And okay, yeah, okay,
So the
yeah.
gap is only like 1.5 feet wide, so you guys could literally
We don't
pick
care.
Nano up and like hand her over if you wanted to.
We do not care.
Nano would not accept that. Nano is only doing this because this is a fun acrobatics thing. So
No.
there's some acrobatics involved here. Nano wants to. I saw what Börghildr did earlier with the backflip. Nano wants to be like swung across and do a flip as she goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is doing the throwing?
Börghildr. I'll be on the other side ready to help
Are you
Nano.
pitching and you're catching?
Yeah, I don't know if you'll need a catch or if you can land, but I'm going to be close by just in case.
Okay. You're like a spotter. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Borgie, make a strength check. Just a check, not an attack roll.
15. Oh, that was a
Now,
save. Wait a minute.
do you have proficiency on your saves? It doesn't look like it. It looks like that's just your strength modifier. Wait, how is it +7?
What the hell is going on? My strength, I have 20 strength +6. Like I have max strength.
20 should be +5?
Maybe 5. Sorry. 5.
Yeah, and you got a nat 1 plus the 5. I have really good acrobatics though. This could still be okay.
I mean, it is only 1.5 feet wide.
Unless Borgie just threw me straight into the pit.
Yep. Nano, make a acrobatics check.
Okay. We can
Good
do
luck.
this. We can do this. 17.
Okay. And Verna, make a dex save.
That sounds about right.
Okay. So Borgie kind of heave hos and maybe misunderestimates exactly like the weight distribution of Nano's body and kind of like throws her more up than out. Nano does a somersault in the air and it looks really cool, but lands on the very, very edge of the pit. Luckily, Verna was standing right there and manages to grab her by the front of her shirt and kind of like balance her and pull her onto the ground again.
Sounds about
Teamwork.
right.
Teamwork.
I want to do more flips. I like acrobatics. I have absolutely no sense that danger was happening to me at all. I thought this was fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
How deep is the pit?
Not very deep. Probably only about 2 or 3 feet, but it is full of sharp sticks at the bottom.
Is there anything like besides the dirt that fell and the sticks? Is there anything else like that had been trapped in there? And
Bones.
Make a perception check.
Nat 1.
Nope. Looks like a bunch of sticks. And roll a d12 for me.
That's this one, right?
Yeah.
Another one.
Okie dokie.
It is cursed. Carl's gonna be hearing from my hearing from my manager, but that's not how it works. I need to speak to Carl's manager.
Get some incense and cleanse it.
Yeah, right.
Cleanse. Okay. Anyone else doing anything weird over the gap? Or are you just stepping over it?
He is embarrassed from fumbling Nano, so she just steps over it without doing any tricks.
Yeah. I mean, you might need a helping hand from a friend, but it's not very big. Okie dokie. How are you proceeding down the tunnel?
Is it still just a straight shot
Mm-hmm.
as far as we can see?
Okay.
I'm staying
are
up.
you guys still being
Atreya,
stealthy?
looking for poop.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okie dokie. You guys make it to another fork, and Atreya can roll survival again.
Not a 1.
Okie
It's a
dokie. You're
16.
turning down a path, and it doesn't dead end right away. You keep going. Anyone have anything they want to do while you're walking down the tunnel?
I'm trying to do another backflip.
I Can I take out my crossbow and like have it loaded? What is
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can load your
notch.
crossbow. Nano's trying to do like
I'm
backhand.
trying to do like a little kid. Basically, no, it's gonna be like a little kid trying to do a front somersault, like a forward roll for the first time. That is what
Okay.
Nana's doing.
Okay.
I'm really excited by what's been going on. I'm just trying to do a somersault again to just ride this high.
And continuing to jingle jangle as you go on your merry way.
Sure am.
Yep.
A lot of bones in my pouches.
Alrighty. Who's in the front of the party by Atreya?
Yeah, I think it's Atreya, Borgie, Nano, me.
You're all just kind of clustered together? Okay.
Yeah.
Make perception checks.
Yeah, Aniira back at the group team.
Did you say perception?
Yep.
Yep.
All of us?
Everyone at the front of the party. Borgie, Nano, Verna, you hear something. Whispering, it kind of sounds like a snake hissing, maybe. Very strange noises. Do any of you, what languages do you guys speak?
Dwarvish and common.
Yeah. Common, Halfling, and Dwarvish for me.
Okay.
I have
I'm in Elvish and
Draconic.
Sylvan.
I have Infernal.
Nano, what did you say?
I'm in the back.
Draconic, Giant, and Gnomish.
Yeah, Nano, this is Draconic.
Ooh, what am I hearing? Sound like friendship?
Did you hear something? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're just imagining it though. Are you sure? Should we go check it out? I don't know. We can just wait here. I mean, it could just be the small ones digging things again. They might just leave us alone.
Everybody, would we know what language kobolds speak?
Yeah, you
They're
would.
like
They speak
dragon
Draconic.
subspecies, right?
They were kind
It
of
is.
described to you as mini dragons, so you could assume that they speak Draconic.
Okay, so guys, shh. I think that I hear the kobolds, and I think they heard us.
Do they sound like friends?
I'm not sure. They talked about little ones, and that sounded pretty offensive, so they might not be friends.
How do we scare them into the open? Or like,
Lure them in.
yeah, we need to like figure out where they are.
I guess
lure
if
'em out.
Am I
If we're
still in
quiet,
super stealth mode?
we can ambush.
So, Borgie, you guys are able to see the next lantern up ahead, maybe like 15, 20 feet in front of you. You can see like the top of a ladder sticking out. It looks like it's another drop off. Besides that, it's just like a solid tunnel. But noises carry in these caves because it's damp and nothing is there to isolate the acoustics.
Am
So
I
do we-
still in stealth mode? Could I sneak up and take a look since I was a shadow?
Make another stealth check.
This one's not going to go as well. Oh, not bad.
19. You can sneak your way up to the edge and peek down, and this is what you see. A little landing, and you can make a perception check. You can for sure see one small dragony person at the bottom. But there was a conversation discussed, so you can assume there's more than one. And I'm dropping you guys into the map, and we're trying a new feature of Roll20 today. So I think I have you guys all in there already. So assemble yourselves in the order that you want to attack this. So like Aniira is here looking over the edge, and everyone else is somewhere behind her.
Okay.
So can I like scoot back and kind of tell them what I saw
Yep.
under?
And what is your plan?
Do we want? I know we want to ambush them, but
I could always magic missile down onto that landing. Just shoot it with magic missiles.
and I was thinking to kind of flush the other ones out. I could cast Thaumaturgy. I feel like I always say that wrong.
I'll give you guys a minute to discuss your battle plan. I have to go run and grab something.
Very good. Nana would be on board to try to creep forward and see if we hear anything, but Nana is not terribly stealthy, so you would all know that I'm very jingly, and if I do that, it might go wrong and alert them to us earlier than we want.
Does anybody have a spell that we could like make like a, I don't know, like a little fairy or like one of the dancing lights or something that we could send down that tunnel ahead of us to like,
I can use prestidigitation to make illusions.
yeah, to like make,
Range
you know,
on it.
like chase, either have that guy chase them, because there's very clearly going to be more down this tunnel. Maybe we could bring them out to us.
I could cast Fairy Fire on something down there that would make it glow. That might attack them to come out. I've also got Cloud of Daggers that I could cast from up above down into this thing too once we get them out.
Yeah.
Are the squares on the map, are they 5 or 10? I can't remember.
5.
5.
Prestidigitation only has a range of 10 feet, so that's out.
Fairy Fire has.
I also
60
have
feet, so
Phantasmal. I have Phantasmal Force, which has a range of 60 feet, and you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that you can see within range. So I would have to be able to see it.
I can cast Thaumaturgy, and I can either create harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute, or like make noise.
Tremors might send them further deep into
But I
where
mean, like, if I cast it so I can cast it for 30 feet. So if I stand at the edge, I can cast it to like right where the like where this is.
Mm.
And so it doesn't sound like it's coming from up. I don't know.
I could also cast Shatter on it and do some damage to him.
But I think we need more than one to start
Yeah.
to be more effective.
It'd be anything in a 10-foot radius. So if he's having a conversation with someone.
I mean, I could even cast like the Thaumaturgy. I could even do like ominous whispers.
Could you do draconic whispers and say like,
Would it be in whatever language they understand?
Yeah.
I think
I don't know, I feel
Ominous
like-
Whispers is only in the languages you can speak. I don't know if you can
Hmm.
send a language that you don't know.
But I feel like, any kind of noise like that would probably draw them out. Maybe? I don't know.
Or scare them.
Yeah, they are scaredy cats.
Freya, what was the thing you said that had 60 feet? Like an illusion?
Phantasmal force.
So could you make him think that he sees something and hey, I don't know, what do dragons like? Like what would he be like to his friends? Like, hey guys, come here, look at this.
So he would have to fail an intelligence save.
Well, they're not real smart, right?
Right. And on a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube and is perceivable only to the target for the duration.
Maybe like something shiny.
Spider eggs.
Ooh, a spider egg. And then once we get more of them in that narrow area under the beam or whatever, we can just beat the shit out of them in 300.
From above.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
From the high ground.
with our spells.
And our javelins.
Oh, yeah.
Nano, could I get a D12?
You sure could. It's a 1.
I know.
Okey-doke.
All right, what do we want to do to try to lure more of them out?
I think the spell that would work, right, Allison?
It should.
Yeah.
To make a dragon or a spider egg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just have to hope that he's like, hey guys, come here, and not hoard it for himself.
So your plan is to make a spider egg appear in front of one of them? Or the one that you can see?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing while Atreya does this?
We're all waiting at the top around the opening because we are hoping that we can lure a few more out and attack them all at once to make the most damage from above.
Okay.
How big is this ledge? Could I kind of get up next to Aniira or on the other side where I'd have ability to shoot with my longbow and see down here?
Could you go
yeah,
here?
But if you guys are getting close to the edge, you would need to make stealth checks as you make your way up to the edge.
All right, I'm going to hang back then and wait until we do this to see if we can distract him and lure more while Aniira is stealthily watching. But I've got my bow out and kind of ready to draw if something happens.
Yeah, Borgie is primed with her hammer to start knocking them off that ladder if they start climbing up.
Yep.
I do need to be up by Aniira because I have to be able to see him.
Make a stealth check as you get towards the lip. 16, okay. Okay.
And I am casting Phantasmal Force.
Which is a DC 10 intelligence save. Your DC is only 10, really?
My DC is 13.
Okay.
I must have done something weird when I put it in.
Yeah, no, he fails. And you are making him think that there is... Oh, wow, that pulls up like the whole... Oh, it does say spell save DC if I open up this spell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it does that because I literally copy and paste the whole description in so I can see it if I need to.
Mm. Okie doke. So you're making some yummy spider eggs appear right in front of him.
Yes.
He
Nickety snack time.
Yeah, he makes some hissing noises. And Nano, you can hear him say, Ty, come over here. It's snack time. Snack time. And are these illusions? What happens if I touch them?
While a target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real.
It includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli, which I would argue would include taste, maybe?
I would think so. And it says that if, like, it gives the
Yeah.
example of a bridge.
Yeah, agree. It just can't. Oh, it can even take damage. Yeah, so he's digging into these spider eggs, and you see another kobold around the corner here. And he looks and he says, "What are you talking about? There's no eggs there." Nano can understand this.
I'm translating for everyone as quietly as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, are we trying to kill these guys, or are we trying to, like, be civil and talk to them first? We don't like them, right? They're
I
not.
mean, I think we should kill them.
Okay.
They're so
There's
ugly.
really pretty gems down there, so if we kill them, we could probably loot those gems.
Besides, the spiders are scared of them. They can't be good.
And spider silk is probably a pretty big part of Tillendale's economy, which we need to keep propped up
Have the
because
economy
we
back.
enjoy livelihoods.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. I would like to try to be stealthy and move up here next to Atreya.
Make a stealth check with advantage because they're both distracted now.
How tall
I need a
is
third
this?
monitor. Yeah, no problem. They don't seem to notice you as you make your way up to the edge, Berna.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on them from above. Can I do that? It's 60 feet, which...
Yeah, you're definitely close enough. Is it a save?
Okay. No. No. Straight damage.
Oh, because it's just an AoE.
Oh wait, what did I do?
Is that your damage roll?
I don't-
Or is that your attack roll?
Do you
I don't
still
know.
have advantage turned on?
I don't know, but no, I don't. But I think I have my spells set up right, so I'm gonna just manually roll this. How about
Okay.
that?
Let me pull up the spells so I can see. I thought Cloud of Daggers was just like an area of effect thing, and it was like when they enter the area.
It's on 222.
Yeah, you fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range, within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
The creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Yep, so there's no
On
attack
higher
roll.
levels,
You should just be rolling damage, basically. And if you center it right here, you can hit both of them, no problem.
and then at higher levels, the damage increases by 2d4 for each spell slot above the second. We're 4th level now, right?
That's if you use a higher level spell slot.
Yeah, I'm going to use my... I'm just going to do a regular.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling a d20, right, to figure out. It's a nat 20.
No, you don't. There's no roll to hit. You're just casting
Oh,
it
just
in an
straight
area.
damage.
You just need to roll 44 for the damage. Yeah, you don't have any third level spell slots. You can't upcast.
No. So maybe that's what that is rolling for me.
44?
No, that's only 2. Never mind. I'll just manually roll. A 1 and a 3 and a 4 and a 2. 10.
I mean, 10 points of damage. Both of them fall over.
Dead?
Yes. Well, at least unconscious. And I am going to try just giving them all the little skull notation and see if that works instead of having to copy paste a skull thing every time. Can everyone
Aniira,
see that okay?
go slit their
It's a pretty big
throats.
map, but you guys can zoom in as you go.
Yeah, I can see it just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can too.
So that's what I'm going to do to indicate downed enemies.
Can a downed enemy get like wake back up? Like if they were unconscious, would they wake back up and come back at us in the rest of battle, or is down and out?
So technically they're doing death saves, but you guys could choose to finish them off as you go by. Generally, for low-level enemies, they aren't getting back up.
Okay. Aniira,
Like-
slit their throats anyway.
And let's
say for funsies.
I'm
They would probably
following
need medical attention. So if you went farther down the path and you let some of them get past them, they could technically be revived by their peers if they had a peer with spell casting and or medicinal ability. It's a big if when you're dealing with kobolds.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, you're saying slit their throats as you go past. Better safe than sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
feel free
That's
to
what I-
double tap enemies if you really want to. That's fine. Generally
Maybe pick
unnecessary.
their pockets.
Yes,
Yeah, I was going to say, let's go loot these guys and see if we can steal these jewels before more come out.
What jewels?
The pretty blue and purple ones right here.
Oh, no. Things on map do not necessarily exist.
Damn it. They're
Aw,
so
man.
pretty.
Remember, the dwarves would have mined this area.
They regrew. They're special growing crystals.
Yeah, just like rapidly, go through hundreds of years of crystal formation in the
Like
course
those
of a few
kids,
months.
those kids' crystal growing kits. I don't remember how those work, but
I think it's salt or
Borax.
sugar or something.
yeah.
Borax.
Okie dokie.
I have a fun
Well-
fact about borax, but it can wait till later.
How are you guys continuing now?
Is this ladder big enough to jump down? Like in a cool way?
You're probably
Like slide down the ladder.
I mean, you're probably 10, 15 feet up, so you'd have to make a check or something if you really wanted to try.
Yes, of course I do.
Okie dokie. Make acrobatics or athletics, whatever's better for you. Sure.
14.
Borgie, are you just trying to like Hulk stomp at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Oh, wait, that might scare him away. Or is it too late? I don't know. Hulk stomp.
You're just gonna make a big loud like a cannonball down into this corridor where your
Well-
enemies may not be,
But like gently.
but gently.
Like one of those cannonballs where there's like really no splash. You just perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah, Borgie like Black Widow lands. and
Perfect.
breaks her pelvis, maybe? I don't know, just kidding. I always thought that was everyone thinks that. That was the stupidest thing ever. Why is she doing that?
Because it's hot or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Don't they make fun of it later in one of the other movies or TV show or something?
I think
Deadpool does.
Deadpool does it, or Thor does it, or something.
I
One of
don't
the guys
know.
does it.
I stopped watching after Age of Ultron. I missed 2 movies, and then you're just lost.
Okay. So, you guys are heading down the ladder.
Well, Nano, if you want to jump.
I'm crawling. I'm climbing down the ladder very just excitedly, one rung at a time.
Okay.
So
Atreya will go
have,
down the ladder normally.
I have Cloud of War or Fog of War up. It's less to indicate darkness and more just to indicate that the tunnels are twisting and turning and your line of sight doesn't allow you to see those areas yet.
Okay.
Just for clarification. So you killed what appears to be the sentry. What would you like to do?
I think we need
Pick
to
their
finish them
pockets?
off and pick their pockets. Yep.
Okie dokie. So they definitely smell pretty rank. That's
I mean,
for
I
sure.
bury dead bodies all day, so like.
I mean, they're just stinky in general, not very well washed. And I mean, you can take the one who was eating the spider webs has like literally a chunk of wood in his hand and a small ice pick type tool. Very kobolds are very small. And the other one has a very crappily made shield and another like a longer, skinnier piece of wood that maybe is supposed to be a spear.
I will take the tiny ice pick.
Okie dokie. You can take a kobold ice pick, sure. And how would you guys like to proceed down this tunnel?
How are we
Mine
doing for
shaft?
light in this? Like, would my dancing lights help?
Would
Down
your
this
dancing lights
tunnel?
help with what?
Being able to see in the tunnel?
I mean, it's still well lit. You can still see the lanterns. Like I said, the cloud of war, whatever the darkness, is more to represent the fact that you can't see around corners.
Got it. Okay.
Nano's gonna kind of creep up to like towards the edge of this bend here and see if I can hear anything, if I hear any more kobold whispers.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
14.
You don't hear anything.
All right, then I'm gonna keep creeping around the bend to about. I don't want to go that far yet. I want to go about here, staying towards the wall, and see if I see anything.
Okay, make another
I'm-
perception check.
I'm following Nano. I think we all are moving in that direction because
5.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't see anything. You gotta find the right tool. And as you make it around the corner, you can kind of see that the shaft just continues and you can see the next lantern.
40,
Are you
are
guys
in?
still trying to be stealthy?
I am right now, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
make new stealth checks as you've climbed your way to the ladder and are now in a new area.
Nat 20.
Okay. Nano, you are still jingle jangling like you're carrying around your dice bag. Atreya, I don't know. Maybe you're starting to get a little bit uncomfortable in this like claustrophobic area and you're kind of like breathing loudly. Everyone else is doing okay-ish. What do you guys want to do?
I'm creeping up to kind of, obviously very poorly creeping up to this next bend over here to see if I can see anything new.
Okie dokie. Reveals. Whoop, come on, where did it go? There we go. That's what I need. A little bit more, and you can see there's a bend in the tunnel up ahead. So you can see this. There we go.
Nana's like excited and wants to go forward, but I'm a little bit nervous.
Oopsies. My bad, guys. There we go.
Feeling a little bit nervous because I just kind of remembered that there have been traps so far.
Okay.
And this is my first time being at the front of the group. So I'm kind of I'm creeping forward little bit by little bit, trying to pay attention to see if I see any new traps or anything as we go.
Make a
Yeah,
perception
can I do
check.
like a, I was just gonna ask if we could look around and do that.
Mhm.
9.
You don't see anything suspicious. Make a dexterity save
Oh,
as you
Lord.
continue along.
I need new fucking dice. Oh my god. It was a natural 1.
Okay. Nano,
I-
as you're walking, you fall into.
My dex save, though, if it matters, is a plus. Like, I have a +5 for dex save, but oh dear god.
Not with a nat 1. So it's another one of those beautiful pits full of sticks. Oh my goodness. And you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Woo.
Would it have been possible for Börghildr to reach out really quick and grab her?
Not with a nat 1.
Not with a nat 1.
Can we,
And-
however, reach down and pull her out?
Oh yeah, you can definitely reach down and pull her out, no problem. Also, make a dex save to avoid making noise, Nano, or a stealth check if that's better
as
for
I
you.
fall.
Yeah, as you fall and get stabbed by a bunch of pokey sticks.
Okay.
Dex save or stealth check, whatever's better for you.
It is a 18 dex save because I do have great dexterity. So
Yep, you like almost squeak because it like doesn't feel great, and you know it scared you, but you hold your startlement in.
I'm just too shocked to even make a noise. It's my first big ouch in a while. You guys have done a pretty good job of protecting Nano this far, so Nano has not felt a lot of pain in battle. I don't think I've taken any battle damage yet.
I think the only damage Talia has taken is from trying to jump down some stairs.
Alrighty. So what are your plan? What are you guys wanting to do now?
Am I still in the pit right now?
Your friends can reach in and pull you out, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely reaching in, pulling Nano out. And is this one that we can step over?
Yeah.
I'm
Or he's going
gonna.
over.
Yeah, I am too, and I'm gonna not let Nano lead.
Okay.
Kind of tucking Nano behind my skirts here.
Alrighty. How are you continuing forward?
Stealthily.
Alrighty. You guys can kind of keep going and peeking around corners if you want. You start to be able to see the next kind of area. And then as you go in there, you see it's kind of opening up this way.
This is fun.
Yeah, I like this. This is a cool tool.
It is.
Anything else you guys want to do as you continue forward?
Can we do another perception check?
Yeah,
Yes,
go for it, Borgie.
See what's what? 17.
So nothing in your immediate vicinity, but you do see a couple of suspect squares up ahead. God, why does it keep defaulting to that ugly pink? Oh, actually, the pink might be good for ones that you've seen versus ones that you haven't seen. You see a couple of suspect little footholds here. Like, definitely like patches of dirt that don't look quite right.
In video games, we can hit those with a hammer, and sometimes it'll give us a prize. Like a mushroom.
They're not floating above, and it's more like the ground looks uneven.
But can we poke it with a hammer to see if it falls through?
Yeah, you can poke it with the hammer if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna poke this first one.
I'll poke this
Sure.
one with my axe.
Make stealth checks as you guys are setting off all of these traps.
Not great.
Uh-oh,
Not
9.
great.
Okie dokie. Borgie, you poke yours, and there's definitely some noise as the dirt kind of falls in. This hole isn't as wide as the other holes, but it is definitely deeper. It still looks like there's sticks on the end. They're just a little bit longer. Verna, yours makes less noise, but it's still definitely like there's a little bit of a rumble.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can hear any of the hissing or if anything around us has changed
Yeah, go for it.
since we've made the noise?
Mhm.
Oh, hey.
You still don't really hear anything coming for you. And Verna, as you round that corner, no, wrong thing. Dang it. Click on that thing. Yeah, whatever. There's a box on the screen that I accidentally drew. You'll see it in a second. I was trying to reveal the next area. There we go. Oh, wait, it didn't work. Come on. And you see that after the next torch, the area does kind of open up.
But I
How
can't
would you
see
like
in there
to
yet.
proceed?
How do we keep Nano out of those pits? Because no one poked that third one.
Not yet, no.
Did you point it out at least?
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep
Yeah.
sitting up behind Verna because Verna is taking good care of me.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go exactly where Verna walks.
Yep. And I think we're all just kind of working our way through to the opening. I mean, guys, I don't think there's any way out of battle. But if the other two were any indication, we can take these guys, right? Like,
I mean, unless there's like a swarm of them. But yeah.
We can take a swarm.
yeah,
I guess they did die. I mean, yeah, you're right.
10 damage and they were done.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Borgie's not scared.
Okay. Verna,
Borgie
roll a
would welcome a
D12,
fight.
please.
A D12?
Yep.
2.
Is this how many Kobolds we're each going to have to fight off?
Is it?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't
There's
know.
always mysterious dice rolls.
Very
I don't know what they mean.
mysterious.
All right, let's move into this room.
Okie dokie. And you can see that there are two paths in this room. It's pretty much an open cavern. So you've got the area up above, and then you've got the area to the... Goodness, what direction is that? To the right.
Atreya, is this on the map at all?
Ish.
Forgot we had a map.
Poorly drawn.
What are you looking for specifically?
Like which direction we should go? Left or right? Up or sideways, I guess.
Sure. Atreya, make a survival check.
I would be glad to. I rolled a 4.
Atreya, this part of the map looks like maybe Thalia spilled something on it or smudged it. It maybe kind of looks like they both end up in the same location, but you really can't quite tell.
So it might be a loop, but it also might not be a loop.
That's true.
Yes.
That was a very bad roll.
Yes, it was. It's a club today. I don't think anyone's not rolled bad today.
I mean, the last roll was a nat 20 right before yours.
Yeah, and has Verna rolled fairly previously today?
Okay.
I wasted my nat 20 on a perception check, so
Right.
so did Börghildr, or close to it. No, I did have a good dexterity save check to save Nano.
So, how do you want to proceed?
I'm whispering to the group because we're still trying to kind of be low key.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, guys? Which way are we going?
Borgie's heart says we should go to the right.
I love it. Let's do it.
Okie dokie. And you can see the box that I've drawn there is just because I'm modifying this map. That's not a trap or
Got it.
anything.
Okay.
If you hear farting, it's not me, it's Dottie.
It's okay if it's you.
Okay, if it's you.
But okay, but it's not. Thank you. But really, it isn't.
Okay. Who is heading this expedition? This part of the excursion?
I think Borgie is, since Borgie decided which direction we were going.
I guess so. I guess Borgie's going in.
Okay.
Börghildr is, but I don't like Nano being at the back.
Mm.
Where Nano needs to get herself to the center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nano is gonna come like up next between Verna and Atreya.
Now since there's like a fork, I would like to kind of like be at the very back and watching the other way, the way that we're coming from, so we can't be snuck up upon.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a lot of ways to enter.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Borgie, as you head that way, make a perception check.
8.
Okie
Just
dokie.
rotten.
Is everyone else following right behind?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Borgie, you fail to notice a rope going across the path. And you hear a loud clanging noise. As you kind of cross this way.
Like a tripwire?
It's a tripwire, but nothing seems to attack you. It seems to set off like alarm bells, or at least some type of like chimes.
Like a doorbell.
Like a doorbell.
A doorbell.
I'm
They're
gonna
not dumb. They knew
freeze
how to
for a
make a
moment.
doorbell.
They're crafty.
Yeah.
There.
I'm gonna freeze for a moment, but then I want to do a perception check to see
Okay.
if we can hear anything.
Yeah, I'd like to do that too.
Good lord.
Right. Verna, the bells kind of startled you, and your ears are still ringing a little bit. Anyone else?
6.
Ditto. It was a very loud doorbell.
They needed to be able to hear it from like the back of the house, you know?
Okie dokie.
Yep.
Are you guys continuing forward, or what's your plan now that you've announced your presence, presumably?
Are we kind of at another fork where we either go down the steps or continue on the path?
No. The only option is down the fork. The way like directly in front of you is a path that I blocked off because I'm modifying this map.
Oh,
a little bit.
okay.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
didn't have the exact right color brown.
So we have to go over that red box, which is presumably a pit full of sticks.
No.
Or
That's the
no, that's
tripwire that
the
you just
tripwire.
set off.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay. So we can, yeah, I mean, I guess let's keep going. What could go
Okey-dokey.
wrong?
Are you guys still trying to be stealthy, or have you given up at this point?
There was never hope for Nano to be stealthy anyway, so I've given up.
I think we've given
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we rang the doorbell.
Right.
They know we're
Okey-dokey.
here.
Did you ring the doorbell and then still break in because you assume no one was home?
Did you know that's the thing that actually happens?
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Constantly here.
And as you continue around the corner, you can see more of the path. And as you all make your way forward, you are face to face with a group of kobolds.
Great.
Yay.
Sorry, everyone.
Didn't see that coming.
I mean, we
not
know
at all.
No, we knew it was coming.
Okay. Everyone, roll initiative, please. Oh, goodness. I still never figured out what all those weird initiative numbers are. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I
That's
don't
all I
know,
need.
but I
Okay.
finally rolled a 20.
So, Atreya. And
Can you see
Aniira.
mine?
Oh, Verna first.
I was just making sure because I got an error message.
Yeah. It came up.
Okay.
Doop, and then Nano. And then Börghildr. And then Thalia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I have to do a bunch of rolling. So it's going to be Verna, then Atreya, then Aniira. Everyone has a minute to think about what they want to do.
How many kobolds can we see so far?
You can see 2. The number that you can see. You'll have to round the bend to see if there's more.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay.
Is this like mound of dirt here like a little like cliff, or is it just
There's nothing there.
there's nothing there? Okay.
Okay. So this goes here. That was pretty good. That goes here. My goodness. Oh, I should have labeled them all ahead of time. That's fine. Okay. Good enough for now. All righty-o. At the top with Verna, what do you want to do?
I would like to reposition myself here and attack this guy with my dagger.
Could you click on which guy you want? Oh wait, let me give them names quick. Oh, come on. And then you can just tell me which one. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. Did I just lose internet? Come on.
I can still hear you.
I can still hear you.
Roll 20 is frozen for me, though. Why is that not showing up? Oh, now it is.
I don't see names.
How did I do that before that I got it to show up and it was so easy? I mean, that really is it. They're showing up for me. Okay, so that is number one. What did you want to do to him?
I hit him with my dagger. My attack roll was a 26.
That's a crit, so you get double dice on your damage.
So an 8 and a 7.
A 4 plus a 3 plus 2 plus 2. So 7 plus 2 plus 2 is 11. Because it's double dice, not double all of your modifiers.
Oh, got it. Okay. I see.
Mm-hmm. And he falls over. God, roll 20 is like freezing up on me. Give him the little skull.
Can I see more now that I've come a little bit further in to get him?
Yep. Next up is Atreya. What are you doing?
I am going to move right here next to the dead guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
And it's going to be centered like here-ish.
What's the radius?
10 feet.
So you'll hit all 4 of the remaining, no problem.
That was my intention.
Oh, I didn't see the damage was already in the chat. And they all drop.
At least we roll well when we mean it.
We avoid combat so much, and look at how good we are at it.
I know.
Kill, 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 says Nano, who's very excited by the death.
Which direction are you guys headed? Are you continuing in the same direction, or are you gonna backtrack?
I mean,
I
they
vote
both
continue.
go up, so I think we should continue.
Do they have anything of value upon them?
No, the same, just kind of crappy weapons.
Okay.
Thanks for watching our backs, Thalia.
Mm-hmm.
Nanos corpses.
Okie dokie. And you guys can see that up ahead there is an opening.
You know, in video games, when you like hit a bunch of lower level baddies, that usually means there's a boss coming. I'm concerned that maybe like in this opening up area, like we're like walking into the big daddy kobold.
But we didn't find any jars with health potions yet.
We don't need them either because we haven't taken any damage. But the reality of the
You
matter
see,
is
I fell down
that
half this flight of stairs.
yeah.
Someone else fell into a pit.
I kind of feel like we've got to face the boss regardless. So
It's true.
The only way out is through.
yeah, it's a good anecdote though.
I think Nano's got a little bit of bloodlust now, so she's trying to like get towards the front of the group. She's getting really excited.
Yep.
I am still cock blocking you and not allowing that to happen for the record.
As
Her
you
is just like
guys
spreading out her skirts as a wall.
enter this chamber, you see that it is full of eggs.
Spider eggs?
How big are the eggs? Can we carry eggs?
So they're about the size of a coffee cup. I mean, you could carry them if you wanted to. They are on nests made out of like tattered scraps of cloth and rope, and a couple of sticks, like thinner sticks that have been like very rudimentarily woven together. These are definitely not spider silk sacks.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Sounds like we just got a pet kobold.
Sounds like we got. How many eggs are there?
There are. You can find at least a dozen.
Omelets?
omelets. Are there enough rocks and sticks and things in these walls here to like block off this opening like here?
I thought you were going to say start smacking eggs.
Yeah.
No,
I have a
like
hammer.
A
if we
shovel,
were-
we can like baseball bat with the shovel.
but we could like seal off the egg room. They can't survive then, right? I like the hammer idea now that you say it.
Yeah, like
Smash the
that,
egg.
Shovel and a
that
hammer.
comedian
Yeah.
with the watermelons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrot top.
Nano
Right?
wants to incubate
No.
one.
Gallagher.
Mm-mm. No,
I think
Nano.
we should
Trying
keep
to-
one.
Nano's trying to keep one of these in her pouch. Nano's trying to sneak around Verna.
Absolutely not.
I'm just gonna keep. Talia's gonna keep a watch on the opening of the cave while y'all try to figure out your shit.
You're gonna
Okay.
pat down my pockets on the way out.
Well, I'm wondering, can Nano like roll a stealth roll to see if we notice that she's pocketing one of these eggs?
How big is the egg compared to Nano?
Mm.
Coffee cup size. We drink coffee all the time. I can
But
fit
can
that.
you fit it in your pocket?
I have so many pouches you wouldn't even know it would just be with the bones and
You're gonna put it in a pouch with bone. So you're trying to have a pocket kobold?
okay, yeah, well, so Nano's seen people with like iguanas before in her
Yeah.
travels. So she's like imagining she's gonna have like a bearded dragon. And Nano's imagining this is gonna be like a cute little baby, like bearded dragon thing that's gonna like sit on her shoulders and stuff, and that I can raise to be a responsible and well-bathed little kobold person.
Okay. But you're putting it in a pouch full of bones and sharp
Is it like
objects.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it seem like a
Can't take
hard
that
shelled
back
egg
now.
or like a turtle egg where it's like kind of soft and pliable and sturdy?
Definitely like more of a turtle egg with like a softer shell.
I've already put it in with the bones.
Let me look at I have several. I have a pouch that has like leaves and stuff in it, I think, if I still have that and I didn't have to get rid of that.
But that would be more of like a medicine, like a small belt pouch, wouldn't it? It wouldn't have the space to fit in like a whole
Yeah,
coffee
whole
cup
coffee
size egg.
cup.
You need like a backpack to put it in. It would have to go in your main pack.
Could hide
Can
it there
I
for sure.
Can I break some eggs with the Kobold's tiny ice pick that I acquired?
It's pretty fucked up, Atreya. You
wanna give a
killed their
shovel
parents,
dirty.
and now you're killing them with their parents' weapons. It's literally like robbing a house and using the gun in the house to kill everyone.
They stole and ate the spider babies. Think of the babies, Nano.
But these are
The children.
innocent unborn lives. I think Nano's becoming
It's a fetus.
Republican.
It's a fetus. It's a clump of cells, Nano.
fetuses are people. Oh God,
No, you can't.
fetuses are potential friends.
They're also potential enemies.
Especially in this case.
These have
Nano's
teeth.
having a really deep crisis right now.
Okay.
Remember when Ami and I were talking about how like it was really sad that Charles Lindbergh's kid got kidnapped and killed? But then I'm like, yeah, but Charles Lindbergh was a piece of shit, so his kid probably would have been a piece of shit too.
Yeah, but then Ronald Reagan's son ended up being a Democrat.
But born in an adult, not a clump of cells.
You know when kids get like super overstimulated and they don't know what to do and they just kind of sit down? Nano is just overstimulated, sitting down, holding this egg in her hand, that just brain broken, staring at it for a few minutes.
Okay. Are you guys all watching the eggs at this point? And watching what's
I'm
going on in the
watching what I'm
room?
holding.
No, I'm watching out.
Talia,
Nano's
make
like,
a
"Goddamn."
perception check.
Every time I move, Verna's there with me.
19.
Okay. You definitely see you see probably a kobold poke their head around the corner right here and then pull their head back. Where's my
Here.
Where's my clicker? Come on. Right here. Goodness. Come on, roll 20. Down by the first one you killed, kind of that corner.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I think we might have some company.
And
Let's smash some eggs and go.
we will keep the same initiative order. And
Saying it's shovel time, not ice pick time.
Ah! Goodness. Wrong. Stupid.
I wonder if I can
advertising
use the
with
ice pick to ice pick lobotomize one of them.
It's tiny, so I don't know.
I mean, but
Okay,
they're
okay.
13, right?
Thalia does a 12 hit you.
That is my AC.
Tie goes to the roller, so you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as the first kobold rounds the corner and aims at you with a slingshot. Aniira does a 20 hit you.
Yes.
Okay, you also take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as the second kobold rounds the corner and hits you. We're going to use the same initiative order as before, so you guys don't have to re-roll, and we're on Aniira's turn.
Is Talia in my way at all, or can I use throw my daggers?
She's in front of you, but she's probably not actually 5 squares wide, so you You could throw your dagger. That's fine. Which one are you trying to hit?
This guy.
Okie dokie. Make your attack roll. That will hit, and 6 points of damage will drop him. Okay. Next up is Nano.
All right. So presumably in the heat of battle, no one's paying attention to me. And I have my backpack on, and I have a soft bedroll in my backpack, and I am rolling that egg into my bedroll.
You think you would have your bedroll like rolled up and stuffed in your pack, not like on the top?
I guess yeah, like rolled up on the top, like you usually see on adventurer packs. So I feel like I could like get the egg like kind of stuffed safely in there and rolled in there in the bedroll, I think.
Okay, that would take your full action for the turn, so that would be the only thing
Yep,
you'd
that's
be
what
able to do.
Nana's doing.
Okay. Anyone? Verna, you're standing right there. Make a perception check. You definitely see Nano take her pack off and slide an egg in there, but you can choose what to do with it on your turn. It is Börghild's turn now.
I'm gonna run at these guys. One, two, three, four.
As you
Five.
climb over the bodies of the ones that you took down earlier, you'd be moving at half speed because that would be kind of rough terrain.
I don't actually think I even have enough speed to get over there. Let me see.
Smash some eggs.
And I couldn't hit that guy around the corner either. All right. Yeah, I will.
Smash.
I'm going to smash.
Okay.
Smash some eggs.
Make an attack roll to hit the eggs. $13 will hit an egg and 10 will destroy it.
Only one egg?
Well, they're all kind of on like individual nested mounds. Like every family had. There are a couple of like doubles, but a lot of them are like single eggs. Yeah.
Okay.
Was it possible to kind of like scan and see just about how many like separate nests there are? Not like now, but when we first got here.
Yeah, probably about 10 throughout the cavern.
So we can safely, like, not safely, but we can somewhat safely assume that there's at least 20.
Mayhaps. If kobolds lay their eggs that way. Okie dokie. It is.
That's train like my herb training usually makes pregnancy go in the opposite direction. So
Another kobold rounds the corner and takes a shot at Thalia. Thalia does a 23 hit.
yes.
That is
Sure.
another 3 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock gets shot at you. And it is your turn.
Let's see. I will cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay. And where do you want it to go?
I would like it to go like right here.
Okie dokie. I'll draw your little spiritual weapon. There you go.
And then that's one, right?
Yep.
I want it to try to hit that one.
Okay, make your attack roll.
$14.
That'll hit. Damage.
Give me a second. Sorry.
No worries.
And this is a D8, right?
Oh, I don't know what your spiritual weapon damage is.
I'm saying this is a D8. Okay.
Oh, you were holding it up. Sorry, I don't have to zoom up.
8 plus my modifier, which is wisdom 11.
Okay, he goes down with a grunt and a groan. Doot, 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 doot. And we're back at the top of the order with Verna.
I would like to snatch that egg out of the bedroll, toss it up in the air, and hit it with my club like you do when you're playing baseball in the backyard. You know, you toss it up and just that's what I want to do so that it like hits the wall.
Mm-hmm. Nano, how deep in the bedroll did you tuck it?
I would have been trying to just shove it like dead center of the bedroll.
Okay.
And I'm definitely scrambling away from this.
And you're scrambling away. Well, okay. I'm gonna call this like a grapple situation.
Okay.
Because Nano's actively resisting you, Verna. So you guys need to make contested strength checks.
Oh, fuck. I swear I had some kind of advantage on grappling, so give me a second to check.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I am not seeing it, so we're just gonna go with my normal. I got a 19.
Yeah, Verna reaches to try to grab Nano's pack, and Nano snatches it away, and that will take your action then, Verna. Anything else you want to do?
Curse Nano. Nano, come on. This is ridiculous.
It doesn't have a parent to protect it. I'm its mommy now.
Yeah, and when it grows bigger than you and eats you, what are you going to do? Come crying to Verna. This is ridiculous.
I'm its mommy now. It needs me. I have mom strength.
Okay, you remember that when you need Verna.
Can I
Yes, mommy.
how's this an out of order action? Can I be like, you guys, knock it off. We're in the middle of something else here.
I'll allow
I don't
it
know
for
that we
your
would hear
bonus
you.
action. Thalia, another kobold's gonna poke around the corner and take a shot at you. Does a 11 hit?
No.
Okie dokie, that's it for that. Aniira, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move over a little bit.
Don't I go before Aniira?
Oh, sorry, Atreya, it's your turn.
Before I get in your
Forgot
way.
on my birthday. I am going to move up here in front of Thalia. I am going to cast Eldritch Blast on this guy.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I get to pick what level. Oh.
1d10, so it's only 2 points.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
And then I am going to move, that was 20, 30, back here beside Aniira. So I am out of the way if Aniira wants to do anything.
Okay. Atreya, does a 16 hit you?
Yes, it does.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as the guy that you just blasted shoots his little rocky thing at you.
I mean, I suppose that's fair game.
Mm-hmm. And Aniira, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and throw my dagger at that guy again.
Okie dokie. Make your attack roll.
Can I use sneak attack since he's looking at Atreya?
No, he's not engaged with them.
Okay.
Someone would have to be within melee combat. He's pretty well focused on you. 5 points of damage will drop him, though. And Nano and Verna, in your squabbling, you see a hole appear in the wall in front of you, and a kobold takes a shot at Nano. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okie dokie. He misses. And then kind of climbs to the side over here. And it is Nano's turn.
Nano still presumably has the egg on her bedroll on
Yep.
her and is now in a rage because this is her baby now and she must protect it. So she's going to attack the shit out of this kobold. And
Who could be its parent, but okay.
it's my baby now.
Hmm.
Ooh. I don't feel like I would have, I guess with my action, can I pull my daggers off my little, I assume I have like a little hip dagger belt or something. Can I pull my daggers out and use them in this action? Because I wouldn't have had them out shoving stuff in my bedroll. So
Yeah. Drawing an action is drawing a weapon can be counted as part of like striking with it.
okay. So I'm using my daggers and trying to attack, and I got a 18.
That'll hit.
And then I get 1d4 plus 5 of damage. So 7.
Okay, and he will drop. And as he falls, he kind of hisses at you. Egg killer.
I'm not killing the eggs. I'm protecting them from bad parents.
Note on weapon draws, since it was asked, generally it is included as part of the attack action. The exception would be if you had multiple large weapons that you were trying to switch between, that would take your action. So if you had like a longbow and then you were like, I want to pull out my greatsword, you can't juggle 2 big weapons at the same time.
Got it.
That was Nano, and now it is Börghildr's turn.
I'm gonna dash at the cave entrance. So if I'm understanding that action right, it sounds like it'll double your movement. So that would give me 50 feet, which I think will get me, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it's, you said if I'm walking over bodies, that makes it halved, right?
Yep, so you could get to probably about here-ish.
Okay, yeah, that's where I was thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move there. And I don't think I can reach any alive guys, but
Nope.
You should be able to reach this one, right? Diagonally. Oh, gosh.
He kind of was ducking around the corner, so he's not really close to you.
Okay.
He's not really clustered right there. He was kind of ducking around the corner and taking pot shots, so I'm gonna say no.
okay. Can I whip one of my little hammers at him?
Yeah, go for it. Oh wait, no, you can't because you use your
Oh.
action to dash already.
Isn't dashing a bonus action?
Only if you're a rogue.
Oh, what am I looking at? Okay. Okay, well, that's fine then. I'm happy to just put myself between danger and my friends.
Okay. And another kobold is going to crawl through the hole and take a shot at Nano, and he's hissing, "We must protect the eggs! We must protect the eggs!" He totally biffs his shot, though. So you're fine, and he's going to get right in front of you. This kobold crawls out of the hole and charges you. Nano,
Oh, Christ.
does a 10 hit?
No.
Okie dokie. And he'll kind of shuffle around you. And
Well, I
it's
ran in the
Thalia's
wrong
turn.
direction.
Sorry?
I ran in the wrong direction.
Maybe.
They're calling
Thalia,
from
what do you
both
wanna do?
sides.
Thalia?
I would like to. Can I try to hit this one with my spiritual weapon? Or can I
Yeah,
not? 'Cause I
you
can't
can
see it.
see him from that angle. And he's been kind of like poking his head around the corner and checking on the situation. So yeah, you can see him.
Okay. Two.
2 points of damage? Or 2 to hit?
No, 2 points to hit.
No, a 2 doesn't hit.
Okay, and then is this kind of like hit, like not super sheltered, but kind of sheltered from both sides?
Right
Right
from
here.
the guys down below, sure. From the guys up above, only because you're behind Atreya.
Okay, I would like to move there.
Okay, that's fine. We've got another kobold who's going to climb through the walls here. And he's going to take a shot at Verna. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he shoots his little stone at you. And we are back at the top of the order with Verna.
Hello?
Sorry.
Hi. If I were to cast, I can't, because that will get Nano. I can't do Thunder Wave or Cloud of Daggers because that will get Nano. I'm gonna go ahead and
Isn't Cloud of Daggers is 5 feet? You could center it like to the back of the two of them, and still hit the two of them and not get nano.
oh, I could, couldn't I?
That's what I did with the squirrel guy.
So if I put Cloud of Daggers right here, I could get those 3,
2.
right?
One of
The
them's
two,
dead.
the one's already dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be in the center of the square.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okie dokie. Roll your damage for your Cloud of Daggers.
Let's see, 4, 1, 2, and a 3. So 10.
Okie dokie, and they both drop. That guy and that guy. Atreya, you're up.
So both of the guys in the back are dead.
There's still one more in the
Oh.
back, right here.
Oh, I
And one
missed
more
him.
down here.
It's Nanos. I am going to cast Fireball on this guy in the back.
Fire bolt.
Yes, Firebolt.
Okay. Go for
Sorry.
it. 19 will hit, and 9 damage will drop him. You've got one kobold left, and it is Aniira's turn.
I'm gonna move because I don't want to hit Borgie. But I can probably move to.
You've probably got enough motion to kind of scramble over the bodies.
About there.
10,
And I'm gonna throw my.
20, 30. So that would take 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay. And you're taking a shot at him?
Yeah.
That'll hit and take him down. And that is the end of initiative. And that is where we will end it tonight. We went a little bit late just to finish that combat off. So, housekeeping wise, we are having a session next week. And I think most of the dates that I posted on the schedule were good. There is a date in April that I am no longer available. And when we get closer to that, I'll mention that. But next week, we will pick up right where we left off here. And then we will start another side quest. Maybe what I had planned for Atreya, if that's what you guys want to do. Maybe something else, if you'd rather do more monster slashing. Any opinions?
This has been fun.
I'm good with whatever you're feeling like doing. I liked this. I'm happy to bury some bodies with Atreya. I'm down for whatever. Nano just wants to make friends.
We're down to clown.
Okay.
I still have my egg, right?
You do
For now.
still
For
have
now.
your egg.
Very good.
And
And there's still like
now
10
that we're
other
out of initiative, I want to yell at them some more.
Okay. But we are done for tonight. And yeah, that's really it. Next week it's pretty easy. Anyone have any questions before we're done? I have my cat rolling shirt, courtesy of Saint Margot.
So cute.
Very good. All right, I'm going to stop the recording, and I'll post the link to the session when I have it uploaded.